Welcome back, everybody. Gaming Grandpa here, episode 2, Cave Digger. I just wanted to go through the different achievements so far. This one here we'll get here pretty soon. Now that we have the glove with the vacuum ability and we have the max dynamite, it's fairly easy to do. If you throw the dynamite in a corner, it should knock out 2 walls, and it really helps, and then just suck everything up with the vacuum ability. This one here we'll get after we get the train. Now, there's 9 endings, and contrary to what I've been hearing, you can do the endings at any time. It does not matter. Once you get done with the ending, it just brings you right back to the elevator, and it actually keeps your stats and everything. So you can do them whenever you want. I know most people do them at the end, but like I said, you can do them whenever you want to, and we'll probably do a couple before the end. But there's 9 of them, and I'll show you how to see which ones you have. This is for unlocking the choo-choo, buying all the upgrades to the town. Now, the first thing we should concentrate on, spending your money on after the mining upgrades, is your train, because there's a few achievements that are maxed that are associated with just the train. Now, that one's poison. There's a gas mask that you can buy, and I'll show you that in just a bit, but don't buy it until after you die from the poison. But to do that, you got to upgrade the tracks and fix the tracks. This one, there's going to be a pet that we're going to find, and I'll show you that. That's once you get the train. That one's train related. Now, this one here we'll get eventually. Once you start saving up money to buy the upgrades, you're going to have it, and it's fairly easy to get. You know, this one here is a sound system. Once again, there's 3 upgrades to each thing, and that's the sound system too. All right, and then there's another one for find the magic ring. I'll show you that's train related. That one is train related. Now, the pet we're going to get, you only getting when you're in the caves on the train, and then that one is the ending too. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you these little quests. Don't worry about the one on the left. That tells you what you have to do for the story. It's the one on the right. And if you notice, it says loot 20 gold ore. And we've collected 8. We have to get 20 more. Now, hopefully my dynamite is not going to glitch now. It does that. Alright, this should knock out everything else. I should have threw it over there. Oh well. And that's for getting everything unlocked. Now, one thing I wanted to show you, there was that weird gem. I didn't see it in time to stop it. That is actually an end game or an ending. All right. And you can only suck up so many at one time. All right, that's 2. Remember that biome. We need that one for an ending too once we start getting them, but we're not going to do it yet. Alright, that was an oil, but I'm not worried about the oil, and there's not really too many gems on this one. See, if you get it in a corner, you see how it knocks out 2 walls at one time. So now there's actually nothing left. But once again, you should check for the squares. And I believe that's the 3rd level, so we're going up. We did pick up a little bit more money. Once you get the vacuum, it's easy to do stuff. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and buy the train. But I'm going to go ahead and buy the oil thing first before we get on it. And we're going to get on the train. To do that, you just come outside. Now, see how it says quest completed, we need the 20 ores? And if you don't remember, A runs, but just like the dynamite, it's glitchy. Sometimes you'll run, it just stops, it's crazy. Okay, so you want to get your glove. See, we got 60 out of 20, and there's 43. It gets, I think, 30 minutes. See this little guy here? He's your reward. he drops all this stuff. And I don't think we could do it yet. Yeah, we got to wait for him to kind of get going a little bit. There we go. For whatever reason, this stuff glitches. Now, the toilet paper and everything else, you can actually pick them up too, and you get 1 gold for each one. All right, I think we're not going to be able to pick up any more after this. Yeah, see how it stops? Okay. So just run in here and throw everything. And he makes this path, and I'll show you where he goes to. Sometimes they roll underneath, sometimes you get them, they're all over the place. Alright, but he makes the same path each time, and it's those quests, they don't end. They're constantly revolving. Even if you don't do them at 30 minutes, they give you another quest, and it just gets you free money. Now what is it? Break 10 bottles. Oh wow, that one's easy to do. But first we're going to collect everything here. And I don't recall unlocking the train. Maybe I did. I don't remember that. But since he's here, you can actually throw stuff away on the... Not throw it away. You can collect stuff here on the train too. Just dump it in your... But this is the path. He runs all the way... Not runs, flies I guess. All the way over here. Sometimes they'll be over towards the end. I've seen them drop off the edge. And I really don't remember doing the train. That's crazy. I think it's getting my other account mixed up. Alright, anyway, throw all that in there. But we're going to go ahead and break the bottles now. Okay, nope, the train's sitting there. We have to buy it. Here's where you buy the train. Now, these are building upgrades. That is the track upgrade. That's the one that we want to buy because it allows us to go further. There's 4 sections, I believe, inside the caves that you get to, and I'll show you when we get to each one. But that costs 20 grand, so we need that. And then there's a lot of train upgrades. The only one I recommend you buying is this one here. But don't do it yet. We'll fix the train first, or get the tracks fixed, because this gives the store upgrades available so we could unlock further things for the train. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to break the bottles. We need to break 10. And it's really not that hard. What are we at? 9. Yep. Alright, now we unlock that one, and to get the rewards you just go back here to the sheriff's office, I believe is what it is. And show up here, look at it, and then he'll pop up and you can get him. For whatever reason, these don't vacuum. I don't know why. And I think they're only worth 1 gold anyway. But, you know, OCD and all, I gotta have it. Alright, now what's the next one? Okay, it's being claimed, so it's not going to show you. A lot of times it's collect 15 toilet paper, 15 bottles, or 10 bottles, or all kinds of things. See, those, just for whatever reason, they don't collect. Oh, that's an artifact or a relic, you can call it. That gives us more money. Alright, and we're maxed. Now you notice that key sitting there on that table. That's actually something that we'll do later. And that's weird because I put the 1 key in the elevator, but it always seems to pop back. So that's weird. Alright. Like I said, there are a few little kind of bugs in this game, and that's one of them. The dynamite disappears is another. But overall, I mean, it's a fun game. It doesn't really take too long to complete. Alright, now I am not going to unlock the pet. I did that my first time when I played on my other account to get the achievement, but I'm going to wait, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Alright, we unlocked the train, so now you hold down RB to use it, and it tells you to look up or look down. We want to go forward, so look up, and here we go. We're on the train. Now, when you unlock the pet, he'll follow you around in the cave everywhere you go, and whenever you pick up loot, he has a tendency of picking it up. Like when you blow up the block rocks and stuff, he'll come around and scoop it up. And you don't really need that right now because there's these 3 statues that we want to put our loot into. Not all of it, but some loot we'll put in there. The reason being is because that's one of the endings. You have to actually get all these 3 gold statues to turn solid gold and close their mouths, and I'll show you when we get there what I'm talking about. Now we're still trying to get money, but we'll get plenty of money. I ain't worried about that. And we just sit here on the train. It's kind of hard to see things sometimes, but we're going to be coming to an area. All right, and you can do a couple things. Don't worry about that. It just drops all the time. Okay, now you can hop off the train or you can pull the handle again. This section here doesn't really have much in it. There's a couple things that you can... Those are just bottles. Sometimes you'll find stuff. I mean, this game is all random. There's no telling what you'll get. What we're looking for are these chests. That's where a lot of the loot is at. Now, anytime you quit the game, actually quit by going back to your dashboard and quitting the game, because there's not a quit section. I mean, you can hit start, but there's no quitting here for whatever reason. Then it respawns the treasures, respawns the chest, respawns the vaults and stuff like that. Now I was going to show you, here's the endings. There's 9 of them. We don't have any unlocked yet, but when you do, you'll be able to see which ones you have unlocked. And I'll run through all of them by the time we get to that point. Alright, there's going to be a section up here that we're going to want to get out. Just kind of ride for a little while. Like I said, it's actually kind of a unique game. It's different than most of the other games out there. It's kind of fun. It does get a little tedious when you're grinding for money. Alright, here's a goat statue. Now, if you notice, the funny thing is he will eat everything, even this stuff. Just throw it in there. It's all on a certain, it's value based. So, and since you get 1 point for that, 10 of them is 10 more points. So, but I ain't worried about it too much. I always look in here because sometimes you'll find stuff, treasure and whatnot. Alright, now there's that vault that we won't be able to get into until we actually get the laser for the train, and then it's just really easy to do. I know, can you imagine unlocking a gold statue with just nothing but toilet paper? Okay, now this one you're not going to be able to see much yet, and the achievement to get the oil, alright, there's some oil in there. You're supposed to get it without looking. Alright, there's one. Somewhere up in here. There you go. And just kind of hold the... see how the money's going up now? And I don't think the achievement popped because it caught me looking at it evidently. It's all kind of random luck based. You don't really get as much money doing this, but well, this one's pretty good. The bucket's full. That's crazy. Normally I don't get that much money. It's just hard to tell. It just keeps coming out and coming out. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and we want these. Now I noticed when we're not in the mine, it's harder to get these unlocked. And it's like, I don't know if it's glitchy or what, but as you can see, I'm cutting around it and it's just not, oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Now these are just like little bonuses. Alright. Alright, there's nothing there. I don't think. Nope. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to feed this stuff to the one at a time though, because those knives or daggers or whatever they are, they're worth a lot more money. So just drop it and grab one and throw it in there. All right, see how he kind of changed? Eventually he'll change to a nice shiny yellow color, and he'll close it, keep his mouth shut. See how he's changing? And that's what you want, is for him to keep his mouth shut. All right. Now, I know there was an oil here somewhere. You just kind of guess, and eventually it would come out. I know there's one here. There usually is. Huh. Oh well. The scanner, for whatever reason, it wasn't working as well. Alright, I don't know if it's over here. But this is the achievement. You get an achievement for drilling for oil without looking. I actually got it in the mine shaft on my main account. Alright, it's not here, so maybe it was over here. There we go. There we go. See how the achievement... If you notice, I was far back when I scanned, and this one's just not giving me much at all. It's just going everywhere. Alrighty. After this, we'll just cut out everything and then blow everything up, and I'm not getting... There we go. It just goes everywhere. Alright. Enough of that. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and blow up the rest of that. I don't even care about the oil. You don't really make that much money from it. Alright, now that dagger I'm going to throw into the mouth of him, and I'm just going to keep the rest of everything. Alright, that chest over there we don't want to get. That is... Alright, perfect. Now the rest of everything is ours. See how he's keeping his mouth shut? That means that statue's done. And that's why I didn't want to unlock the pet yet, because he ends up eating a lot of things and we need it to do that. So don't do the chest. Not yet. That's the pet. You'll unlock that achievement. Alright, he's not there. None there. None here, huh? I mean, I guess you could do oil. Oh my God, are you kidding me? The pet. Well, he... I didn't want to unlock him, and here he is. Oh well, I guess it just doesn't matter once you find him. Oh well, it didn't work. So now he's going to be following us around. That's okay, though. He's just another mouth you can feed instead of taking it back to the train, so that works. See what I mean by glitchy? Oh, there you are, little man. Alright, well, might as well feed you everything. And some stuff, I'm sure, fell down. See how he opens his mouth? Some things he'll take, and others he won't. It's crazy. Alright, sometimes he'll come around and scoop everything. And he gives you the money, so... I don't know, man. If you notice your money going up, see? He scoops it. That's what I was talking about. So, oh well. I unlocked him. Didn't want to, but oh well. Now, the only good minute you get away from him is when you're on the train. It takes him a little while to catch up, but he will follow us. Dang it, man. I gotta quit adding them as my favorites because they keep popping up in my videos, and I'm sorry about that. All right. That's still haven't really hit the... You'll tell the sections because there's going to be these teleporters that we could get to, and that's what I'm trying to get right now to get to this next section where the second statue's at. There's 3 statues, and we got the one done. Kind of hard to see sometimes. Sometimes there's a chest in there, other times there's not. It's just random. All right, I thought the second statue was on the right though, but... All right, here's a chest. Just a random place to put it. But see what I mean by getting money? Don't worry about that key. Every time the train stops, it drops. Now, another cool thing is whenever you start the train up, you'll notice the autosave button. Isn't that kind of cool? It saves your progress. Wow. It's really, really hard to see sometimes. Alrighty. I believe this is the section. It is so hard to see in here. That was an artifact, a relic, and there's no other... I don't see the other statue yet, so we're not there. Now, this is a radio. You can max it out too. There's 3 stages to it. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. There's probably not much in there. It does take a little while to get to the point. That's why the teleporters come in handy. But you want to do that to all 3 of the statues, like what we did to that one, the first one. And there's 3 you have to do. I think the third one is at the other teleporter. Oh, here we go. There's the second one. Alright, we come in here. And hope our little guy ain't here yet. So we can throw this cool stuff in there. If you see our money going up, then he's got it. Oh, this thing glitches so much. There we go. Yep, there he is, see? And sometimes he'll come and steal it. And I hate him. Leave me alone. Well, why? There we go. He must have ate the rest of the stuff, that dirty little dog. Oh well. You should always look for the relics first. And this one's in the corner, so this one, there we go. And he ate it. Dang it. Dude, you're killing me here. This is why I didn't want to unlock you. See, he's wanting it, and if you listen to him, he'll whine when you don't get it hadn't even turned colors yet. So we weren't giving him very good stuff. Alright, there's only one left. I'm just going to pick it. Like I said, he likes to sneak in here and take everything, and I hate it, but oh well. Alright, he's changing a little bit, isn't he? Alright, let him have that one if he wants. Alright, we're going to turn these in. I mean, we still need money to upgrade, but you're here, you might as well knock these out now. He's changing a little bit. What you really are hoping for is a bunch of relics. Those are what really come in handy, because you can hurry up. As you notice, the first statue I unlocked pretty easy. This one takes a little bit longer because I've had nothing but gems, and they're only worth anywhere from 10 to 20, some 80. And I don't know what the amount is to unlock a statue, but those daggers really help. Alright, this is going to be the first teleporter coming up. And then once we get to unlock the teleporter and we'll head back to town, then I'm going to end the video. If we ever get there, it does take a while. And the cool thing is now all you have to do is we can actually backtrack to get to the... Here we go. Here's the teleporter. See it? Alright, we're going to go ahead and unlock this bad boy. You can change it, but there's nothing to change to. Just this is this teleporter here, but you want the home and then hit RB to use. And now you're back. And there's no pet. He won't bother you. We only have 7,000 at the moment, but that's cool. Alright, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to collect that, but I'm going to end the video here. So do not buy the gas mask. Once again, do not buy it. And don't buy any of the upgrades but the store, which is that one. You can tell because it's got these two little windows in it here, or frames. So here's part of the train too. That speeds the train up. They have different upgrades, but you want to buy the track one first, then the store one, and then the rest of the train ones. Or ultimately want to spend 80 grand on a laser. But anyhow, this is going to be the end of this episode, so I'll probably come back. I'll try not to unlock any more achievements until I get a lot more money. So until then, y'all have a good one and talk to you later.